Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are at Edwards Air Force Base and we are going to fly something so goofy. I cannot wait to see what this thing does. Holy crap. This is the Freeware Miller JM-2. And it is on the flightsim.to website. It is by Aerosaur and TJ Burney. Hopefully I've got all that correct. I'm not going to look at any of the specs on this or what this thing is or supposed to be and just have fun. Look at the control surfaces. That's the elevator. That's the cutie little elevator, and look at the rudders. Oh my god, this is so great. So inside we have a very, very simple cockpit. But even though it's simple, it seems to have some functionality that could be very useful if you're just zipping around. One being the Garmin GPS here, which is excellent. Gives you a little situational awareness if you do not have an EFB or anything. It taxis pretty quick. I am fully idle right now. Oh my god, this is so funny. Does this thing have flaps? I doubt this thing has flaps. No flaps. Okay. But what do we have here? So we've got the airspeed indicator. Looks like it kind of conch shells around, which is cool. We're obviously not going 225 knots. We got vertical speed. We've got altimeter. We've got a compass. And like I said, the GPS there. Engine instruments on the left. Transponder radio in the middle there. What is this? Elevator pitch trim position indicator. Okay. So we got some trim. That's pretty much it. It's looks to be super simple. Okay, it does not have a good turning radius. And where's the center line? It'd probably help if I was looking correctly. Okay. So I'm gonna, as soon as we rotate, I'm gonna go to the external view. So I'm gonna get like a good external view of this. How about that? That looks like a good external view. Okay. So we're gonna go full power. And it goes right through the brakes. And is already wanting to flip ends on itself. Holy crap. I was gonna try to get it for rotation, didn't get there. Oh, we already have a tank slapper going. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Do we have prop control? No. Okay, it's fixed pitch prop, and it is really, really touchy. How fast are we going? Okay, we're doing 170 over the ground. Oh god, okay. So what is that? Is that kilometers per hour? Can't tell what that's in. It must be kilometers per hour, right? Oh my god. It's so touchy. Nice canopy, great visibility. And so I can't tell what what is that in? Yeah, because we're doing 150 over the ground according to ForeFlight. Alright, so there's some synthetic view on the GPS, so 150, okay, so that's a little bit better. Yeah, I wonder if that's just kilometers or something. That seems really goofy. Alright, so it's airwork time. So you get a nice little steep turn to the right here. Ooh, that's a little bit nauseating. How's that feel? Alright, it feels stable in the bank. It doesn't really feel stable going... Oh, okay, so that's...
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, hello, hi. Indeed. Johnny, thank you for following. So let's go to the left here. Yeah, it's like, it's super, it's happy in the turn when it's loaded up, but as soon as I make a aileron correction, it like wants to overcorrect. Alright, so straight and level. Straight and level looks good. So that is 160 knots right there. Airspeed is 160 knots. So that's pretty good, pretty quick, especially for this, especially for being a little goofy little bastard like this thing. Alright, so what's it gonna do? Power on stall. I'll let the speed kind of bleed off. I don't want to go like straight vertical, but I want to feel what, see what it feels like when it breaks. So let's pull out here so we can see the horizon. Yeah, this thing just wants to climb, huh? There's 100 knots. Is it even gonna let me power on stall? We probably have to slow down a little bit more. Dude, you'd have to be totally nuts to fly this thing. Okay, so there's full power, and I'm just gonna keep pulling the nose up, see what it does. Come on. Is it gonna break? It's not really breaking at all. Well, we're just gonna go over the top. So there's some power to weight ratio there. All right, let's see if it'll do power off. The sounds are pretty good. Alright, so I'm full idle right now. Do we have... I don't think we have attack, do we? No. Okay, there I'm hearing the RPMs drop. Okay, that's good. And now let's see what happens if we go power off stall. We don't have any flaps, remember, so it's just going to be clean. The nose just lowers. Let's see if I can get it to misbehave any more than that. Alright, that's a bit of a drop there. So no stall warning. Just whoa. Okay. So it doesn't like that, but it's actually pretty docile. All right, let's head downhill here and see if we can get some good landings in this. Man, so far we've got super maneuverable. We've got a cool little package. We've got radios. We've got transponder. Does the transponder work? I doubt if this even works, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like does not look like the transponder works. So this might not be workable for Pilot Edge or VATSIM or whatever. Okay, let's see if this will land. The plane will land. That's actually not the question. The question is, can I land it? It's hard to keep straight and level. Like, it definitely wants to oscillate a little bit. What a little cutie. Rigorian, what's up, man? It is live on a beautiful Friday Eve. Yeah. Yep, absolutely, man. Yeah, what do you how do you like her streaming? She's come a long way, even in just, I mean, how many streams has she done? Just like a handful. She's like actually enjoying it, which is awesome. All right, we're gonna extend this downwind, and I'm very close. This is a very close downwind, but I think I need a little bit of time. Every stream she has managed to make my guts hurt from laughing. That's awesome. That is awesome. I mean, she makes me laugh all of the time, but she's naturally just really, really shy. So it definitely took some convincing to get her to do it. And when I think she, you know, with people at her job encouraging her to do it, and, you know, with my help, I was like, look, I think you'd have a lot of fun just knowing her personality. And yeah, it's super cool to see her start to, you know, love video games. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, if it's built for racing, it's probably going to be a bit of a handful to land, Shaq. But oh, I can already tell this is not going to go well. I have almost no control over this plane right now. Oh, I'm breathing on it. It might be just all rudder. Might just have to keep the wings level and just fly it with the rudder. This feels like a safe speed. Centerline be damned. Oh God. I am white knuckled this thing big time. We picked the right airport to come to test this thing out though. Oh crap. I'm just like slowly inching the throttle back to find where this thing wants to come down.
Hello. Hi.
Just took forever. Nate Burrows, thank you so much for following. Welcome. Okay, there's the first landing. And it just takes off like a freaking rocket. Oh, ow. Dude, I was just... It's almost impossible to explain or to like demonstrate how like tiny the inputs were on that. It is so sensitive. But I think with some of these community created freeware mods, you know, plane mods where it's the full plane from scratch, I think they come in two flavors. One, the uncontrollable hilarious mess, and then two, the really simplified and therefore easy versions. And I think this is a very cool combination of the two, because it has tendencies that are really touchy and really frustrating, but from that landing, it seems like the throttle input is actually pretty simplified, where you can have a power setting that will actually allow you to come down when you want. And that's something that I think a lot of the even the default planes kind of lack, where you have a power setting that really does not translate into landing performance. So I'm coming in now that I've kind of got a feel for this, and there's idle. So if I'm going for the 1,000 footers, I think I've timed that well. All right, I let it float a little bit, but yeah, see, it's like it's tricky on that roll, that aileron. Like, it's really, really sensitive. Brakes. Let's get the speed. Get the speed up and see like how nutty this thing can roll. Pitch up. So it's really hard to find out where you want to stop the roll. So it'll do, once it's in the roll, like it feels like it's got this momentum that's really hard to stop. So if I pitch up, roll it, stop. See how it like rolls out really slow? Pitch up, roll it, stop. Yeah, so that takes some getting used to there. And it's that it's that like momentum, that weight that is kind of tripping me up, because it has like, it takes effort to get a correction, but it takes even more effort to stop that correction, if that makes any sense. So I can get it into a roll. I can get it going 90 by just tapping the elevator, but it takes more to get it to stop doing that. So it's like asynchronous control inputs. Yeah, no, and I'm not saying that it is a that it's something wrong with the development of this model. It could very well be very accurate. I mean, I know nothing about the developers of this. This could be exactly how this plane, if it actually exists in the real world, which I think it does, how it flies. That could very, very well be the case, but just observation of how it does handle. So I'm full idle right now. So I'm gonna dive at the numbers and then just hold it off. Let's see if we can get an external view of the landing. This is like impossible to do. Ooh. So very, very weird. I don't know if this is anything more than just kind of a gimmick in terms of how much you would fly this plane realistically in this. I could see maybe loading up with some friends and doing like a little goofy air race. But I will say that because of some of the dynamic deficiencies in the default plane models, they're either really hard to land, like the pits or the extra, or they're really easy to land, like the 172, 152, or whatever. So I think there is room for some of these goofy planes that are just weird and take a bit of effort and have some novelty to them in terms of speed, maneuverability, stall capabilities, like the Gravel Cub, where you can load up with friends and have fun screwing around within this amazing open world environment. From an aviation standpoint, I don't think there's much here that's going to keep you engaged if you're looking for even like a quirky but realistic style plane or experience. I don't think that something like this is a plane that you're going to load up on FS Economy or on VATSIM or Pilot Edge and, you know, do some local cross-country ops or anything. It does seem like a toy. It's free. It seems like it's a relatively small file. So, you know, maybe maybe you have, you know, like a handful of these little goofy things that you and your buddies load up with every once in a while. But yeah, I think that's pretty much as good as this thing's going to, or that's as much as this thing is going to be right now. I mean, it's somebody spent a lot of time on it, and I appreciate that a lot. It's just very goofy. It's very goofy. Dude, that looks pretty cool. That looks very cool. The simulator's getting better and better.